Lord, I come before you today with my heart racing and my mind racing. This anxiety that explodes inside me feels uncontrollable at times. When I feel like I'm about to fall apart, I remember that you are my safe haven. Help me to take a deep breath and find peace in your presence, even when everything around me seems chaotic and scary. I recognize that I often try to control situations that are beyond my control. This need for control only fuels my anxiety, creating a cycle that seems to have no end. Teach me to rely more on you and less on my own strength. When my thoughts start to run wild, help me to capture them and surrender them into your hands. Lord, sometimes I feel overwhelmed with so many responsibilities. Work, family, bills to pay, relationships to maintain. They all pile up until they explode into bouts of anxiety that leave me paralyzed. In these moments, remind me that you have promised that your yoke is easy and your burden is light. Teach me to rest in you when the weight seems too great. I ask that you help me identify the triggers for my anxiety. Show me the thought patterns I need to change and the situations I need to confront or avoid. Give me the discernment to recognize when my anxiety is building and the wisdom to implement healthy strategies before it explodes. Lord, I know that you have not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When anxiety makes me feel weak and helpless, remind me of the strength I have in you. Help me access that power when I feel vulnerable and scared, knowing that I am not alone in this battle. Sometimes my anxiety manifests itself physically. My heart races, my hands shake, my breath becomes labored. In these moments, I ask that your peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard my heart and mind. May I feel your presence calming my body and soothing my soul. Lord, forgive me for the times I have allowed anxiety to control my decisions and actions. Forgive me for doubting your promises and trying to solve everything on my own. Help me remember that I can cast all my anxieties on you because you care for me. I ask that you surround me with people who understand my struggle with anxiety and who can support me with love and patience. May I also be a support to others facing similar battles by sharing the comfort I receive from you. Lord, when my mind is racing with worries about the future, help me to focus on today. Teach me to live one moment at a time, trusting that you are already preparing the way for me in tomorrow. May I find joy in the little things and gratitude for the present. Help me to set healthy boundaries in my life. Show me when I need to say no to preserve my peace of mind and when I need to face difficult situations in order to grow. Give me the courage to make necessary changes, even when they seem daunting. Lord, I know that rest is essential to combating anxiety, but I often feel guilty about taking time for myself. Help me to value rest as part of your plan for my life and to create space to renew my mind and body regularly. When anxiety makes me feel like I'm losing control, remind me that you are in control. Nothing takes you by surprise, and you can turn even my struggles into something good. Help me to see my anxiety not just as an enemy, but as an opportunity to grow closer to you. Lord, sometimes I feel ashamed for struggling with anxiety, as if it were a sign of spiritual weakness. Remind me that many of your faithful servants have struggled with fears and worries. Help me to be gentle with myself and to seek help when I need it, whether through prayer, counseling, or even medical treatment. I ask that you help me find practical strategies to deal with my anxiety. May I develop healthy habits of thinking, exercise, eating, and sleeping that support my emotional well-being. Give me the discipline to implement these practices daily. I would like to remind everyone that we are making a special ebook available in the first pinned comment that can help to silence the main symptoms of anxiety a little. It is important to emphasize that this material complements, but never replaces, specialized support. Lord, when anxiety feels like an uncontrollable storm, you are my steady anchor. Help me to fix my eyes on you and not on the waves around me. May I experience the calm that comes from knowing that you are with me in the boat, able to calm any storm with a simple word. I ask that you help me find hope even in the darkest of days. When anxiety tries to convince me that nothing will ever get better, remind me of your promises and your faithfulness. May I see beyond the present moment and trust in the future you have prepared for me. Lord, I know that your word is powerful in combating anxiety. Help me to memorize scriptures that can be anchors to my soul in moments of panic. May your promises be so deeply engraved in my heart that they are my first thought when anxiety strikes. Sometimes my anxiety comes from the fear of disappointing others or not being accepted. Remind me that your opinion of me is the only one that truly matters, and that you love me unconditionally. Free me from the need to please everyone and help me find security in who I am in you. Lord, when anxiety makes me feel like I am alone in my struggle, remind me that you understand perfectly what I am going through. You know my innermost thoughts and deepest fears, and yet you love me completely. May I feel your presence with me in every moment of anxiety. I ask that you help me see my identity beyond my anxiety. May I not define myself by my struggles, but by the truth of who I am in you. Loved, chosen, forgiven, and strengthened. Help me to live from that identity, even when anxiety tries to convince me otherwise. Lord, when anxiety makes me feel like I'm wasting precious time, remind me that rest and recovery are not wasted. Help me to be patient with myself as I heal and to celebrate each small victory along the way. I ask that you help me find beauty and purpose even in the midst of anxiety. May I use my experiences to grow in compassion for others and to testify to your sustaining power. Transform my pain into something meaningful that can bring hope to others who are hurting. Lord, when anxiety causes me to question your goodness or presence, forgive my unbelief. Strengthen my faith in moments of doubt and help me remember all the times you have sustained me in the past. May these memories be anchors for my soul in difficult times. Help me to practice gratitude as an antidote to anxiety. When my mind wants to dwell on what is wrong or what could go wrong, direct my thoughts to the blessings I have already received from you. May I develop the habit of noticing and thanking you for your goodness every day. Lord, I know that communion with you is essential to combating anxiety. Help me to prioritize time with you each day, not as another task on my list, but as a precious encounter with the one who loves me perfectly. May I find rest and renewal in your presence. I ask that you help me to breathe deeply when anxiety grips me. Remind me that each breath is a gift from you and an opportunity to receive your peace. May the simple act of conscious breathing reconnect me with you and help me return to the present moment. Lord, when anxiety makes me feel like I am in constant danger, remind me that you are my protector. You have promised never to leave me nor forsake me, and I can rest safely in the shelter of your wings. May this truth calm my fears and allow me to live with courage. I would like to remind everyone that we are making a special ebook available in the first pinned comment that can help to silence the main symptoms of anxiety a little. It is important to emphasize that this material complements, but never replaces, specialized support. Lord, as I close this prayer, I want to thank you for listening to my heart. I know that you understand my struggle with anxiety better than I do. Thank you for your patience, your love, and your constant grace. Help me to trust you a little more each day, knowing that you are working all things together for my good. If you were touched by this prayer, be sure to subscribe to our channel and share it with someone who may be struggling with anxiety. Together, we can find strength and hope through faith and community.